to New Rockstars. It's me, MT, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse was super dope, right? But I couldn't help but notice that there were some incredible versions of Spider-Man that were blatantly left out of the film. That's unacceptable. Why would you do that? Okay, that film was pretty crowded, but still, today we are going to name the best versions of Spider-Man that Sony would be silly to not include in Beyond the Spider-Verse, even though they did not include them in Across the Spider-Verse. I'll forgive you this time, Lord Miller, only this once. Spider people that aren't live action Toby, Andrew, or Tom, because let's face it, we all already know that we are going to get our favorite Spider trio eventually in some type of form in this trilogy. So let's get into this list of missing Spider-Men together, my nerd babies. But first, I know it is the season for wild speculation, but I want you guys to know that I am not a Skrull, okay? I'm not a Skrull. I'm totally not a Skrull. Even though there are rumors, I'm not a Skrull. And you can get this shirt as well over at nerdriot.shop to let people know that you are not a Skrull. And speaking of Secret Invasion season is here. And so be sure to tune into New Rockstars every Wednesday for our Secret Invasion breakdowns and even more Secret Invasion discussion on our newest channel, The Break Room, where all of my friends are. I miss all of them dearly. This show is filled with conspiracies, research walls, and more crazy details, and we'll be breaking it all down on New Rockstars and The Break Room. All right, if we're gonna make a list of the most important spider people that need to be included in Beyond the Spider-Verse, I would be remiss if I didn't start with the GOAT himself from the 1994 animated Spider-Man series. For a lot of kids who were developing their imagination in the 90s, this version of Spider-Man was our first ever exposure to the character. Like, this was the first animated Spider-Man that felt like a real badass hero. You know, after those 60s and 80s Spider-Man spent all that time being goofy.
Just my luck, I guess.
But even though this version of Spider-Man was never actually able to punch any of his villains because of the strict limitations of violence in kids television at that day, my dumbass literally never noticed until I turned into an adult. It's because they made Peter Parker's struggles with all these complex villains so damn interesting. To not have the Peter Parker in the ugly polo in Beyond the Spider-Verse would be a crime, Sony. He is one of the biggest reasons that Spider-Man animations are still so big today. He is the one that made it cool. He made Spider-Man cool. However, the number 2 spider on my list is the only spider that I would trust with my entire life, my entire existence, with my bank account information, my social security, everything. Because frankly, this spider is the bravest and most skilled of all the spider people in the Spider-Verse. That's right, everybody. I'm talking about that boy, that mother flirkin' Meows Morales, bitches. My God, just look at him. Look at him in the face. Now look at his little pawsies. Very cute stuff, a cat in a jacket. Look at this boy live his best life. First introduced in the pages of 2019's Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham Annual, Meows Morales is the cat variant of Miles Morales, who lives in Spider-Ham's world of animal-themed Marvel characters. And did you know that his uncle Heron is secretly the Growler? Because I do now, and my life is better for it. Like, including this variant of Miles Morales in a Miles Morales trilogy is an absolute must, Sony. Listen, I did not want to have to do this, but if you do not all put Meows Morales in Spider-Verse 3, I'm going to personally come down to your offices and cry. I will cry so hard that you guys better bring some AirPods or something, because it's gonna be a very awkward day at work. I will cry. I love cats.
Okay, don't freak out. Huh? My name is Miles Morales, and I'm Spider-Man.
But next up in our number 3 slot, we've got Donald Glover's Miles Morales from the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon, the first appearance of an animated Miles Morales. If you guys didn't already know, the main reason why Miles Morales even exists in the first place as a character is because of the actor Donald Glover, specifically the old #DonaldForSpiderman internet campaign, as well as an old episode of Community that had Donald Glover's character Troy wearing a Spider-Man shirt in support of the Donald for Spider-Man movement. Marvel creative god and legend Brian Michael Bendis saw Donald Glover in that shirt and was inspired to create Miles Morales, the character for the comics. And this is a big reason why Donald Glover has been attached to Spider-Man projects ever since. You know, like that time Uncle Aaron was watching him on Community in the first Spider-Verse movie, or that other time when he was actually Uncle Aaron in Spider-Man Homecoming and Across the Spider-Verse when he was in that prison. So having Donald Glover reprise the role of that Miles Morales variant is a no-brainer to me. He paved the way for this new Miles in more ways than one. But speaking of no-brainers, I am honestly shocked that we have not seen the lovely and amazing Silk appear in any of these Spider-Verse movies. Like, are you kidding me? Silk is what we refer to in the industry as a badass bitch. I mean, Cindy Moon was bitten by the same spider that bit Peter Parker right after he was bit, after all. And she even has an announced Amazon Prime series called Silk Spider Society, so where the hell's she at? Because I didn't see her ass at Miguel's Spider Cookout. I mean, is she freaking locked in a bunker or something? Oh wait, that's exactly what happened to Silk when she got her spider powers in the comics. She was literally locked away in a bunker to keep a group of Spider-Verse hunters called Inheritors from feasting on her very flesh. But she was eventually freed by Peter Parker and was inspired by him to become New York's newest spider hero on the block. But unlike Peter Parker, Cindy Moon actually has the ability to shoot organic webbing out of her fingertips like some type of Tobey Maguire. So she is the perfect asset for Miles and Gwen in Beyond the Spider-Verse. What's that? Could it be the ice cream man? No, it's the pizza man. Listen, I said I wasn't going to include a live-action Tobey Maguire on this list, but I did not say anything about Tobey Maguire for the PlayStation 2, you dummy. You got pranked. No, but seriously, for the longest time, the Spider-Man 2 video game was considered to be the definitive Spider-Man experience for anybody who wanted to feel like Spidey. And after Across the Spider-Verse threw in Insomniac's version of PlayStation Spider-Man as an Easter egg, I got so excited to finally see video game Tobey Maguire make a cameo in the Spider-Verse movies, but he simply did not show up. I humbly request Sony Pictures correct this blasphemy post-haste, because all of us old gamers need to hear him say the line.
Say the line, Bart!
Pizza time.
If they made this Spider-Man team up with the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 5 Spider-Man in the next film, my life would literally be complete. Like, that trio is the video game trio. But those are my top 5 Spider people that I would love to be in Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. But those are just the top 5. Other spiders that I feel should definitely be included in the Across the Spider-Verse sequel are Emma Stone and Bryce Dallas Howard Spider-Gwen variants, Spider-Man UK, because where the hell is Spider-Man UK? They invited the popsicle and Peter parked car before Spider-Man UK. He's a major Spider-Verse player in the comics. Where is he? All 4 Spider-Men from the Shattered Dimensions video game, because that game inspired the creation of the comic Spider-Verse in the first place. Japanese Toei Spider-Man with the freaking Spider Megazord Leopardon. You guys know how much I love Power Rangers, so like, where was this man? If Miles got crushed by a Spider Megazord, I wouldn't have been mad. I'd be like, oh damn, there goes the black Spider-Man, but at least he got a Megazord. The 80s cartoon Spider-Man from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, Kane Parker, the Scarlet Spider, the badass motherfucker that he is, J.K. Simmons, J. Jonah Jameson, Spider-Man from that Spider-Man 2 deleted scene, Neil Patrick Harris's Spider-Man from MTV's short-lived Spider-Man the New Animated Series, Spiderman, the internet meme, I really would love to see him in this movie, he's so stupid, Cosmic Spider-Man, the Spider-Man with the powers of Captain Universe, the Electric Company's version of Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man, preferably with Catherine Hahn as the Superior Spider-Man, but you know, Alfred Molina is also legendary and would also be dope. And finally, the Ruthless Assassin Spider-Man. That dude is just a really badass dude. But yes, those are all the Spider people that I believe should be in Spider-Verse 3. Who do you think I left out? Do you guys have a personal favorite that you guys want to see in Beyond the Spider-Verse? Sound off below in the comments. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. You can follow me at MasterTainment on Twitter if you guys want to see me tweet some weird shit, really fun theories. And please support our growing network by buying a Spider-Verse shirt or a Secret Invasion shirt over at nerdriot.shop today. And if you like live discussions, debates, and reactions to the titles that you love, be sure to subscribe to our live channel, The Break Room. And don't forget to hit the bell so that you can be notified when we have some more analysis to offer, because we've got a lot of cool analysis just for you. Anyways, thanks again for watching this video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.